Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Okay, so I just kind of came on here to just see what was going to come out. I already had a few things that I wanted to talk about, which I'm going to incorporate it into the message that the collective has. Okay, so all right, let's see. I'm gonna pray real quick. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What energies want to come out for the collective? What energies want to come out for the collective? Now, there's something that I did want to discuss. I have this really neat book. It's called Wild Wisdom Companion. And it is a book full of like all the seasons, the like the solstices, the traditions, things like that. And I was looking at it because I had to look at something when it came to it being out of my hemisphere. And so I was fixated on hemisphere, which is, I started looking deeper into it and I realized that I am in the northern western hemisphere. So that led me to look into what season we're in, and the seasonal wheel, which comes with my book that I have right here. I love it. And it comes with this wheel. Okay, now we're in the early winter phases. Okay, and it says this element is the element of earth and the energy is roots. Okay, so in my reading yesterday, I said something about Mother Gaia appreciating whenever we, place our feet on the bare ground. It's very inviting. It's welcoming, and it should be for you as well. And this season is very much all about getting very close with Mother Gaia, going inward, slowing down, things like that. Now the plant, just to give y'all a few tidbits, the plant for this early winter season is the plant burdock, and it's more the root that is used. Okay, you can do burdock root tea, you can do baths, things like that. The animal that is significant for this season is the bear, which is here to shed light for protection. Okay, and the crystal for this early winter season is the moonstone. Okay, and the moonstone looks like this. I mean, it has like a little blue glaze, different colors, but I got another one. I got two of them. They're really cool looking, but that is a moonstone, okay? And the moonstone, since this is a time for us to have to go inwards during this early winter time, and yes, it is just the beginning. And if you think about it, we begin to hibernate. And it's crazy. I didn't know this until I started really looking into it. The soil actually rejuvenates during the winter time. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so of course this dies whenever I needed it, but we shall carry on. We're going to get a message to see what are the prominent energies within the collective at this time. I didn't mean to drop that like that. But I wanted to share that with you guys, and I mean, we'll go over. I have some. Where's my notebook? Right there. I do have some notes. Okay, yeah. The moonstone crystal helps with inner cycles and quiet knowing. During this season of early winter, the daylight shortens and the moon energy rises, and the moonstone governs your intuition, your emotional tides, and your inner rhythms, which I think it's pretty interesting that music has been popping out a lot within the, collective like themes. And there's even one in here that I saw. That's crazy. It was the one on top, Peace, and how he has a guitar. I don't know what deck this is. I don't know what deck this is. But yeah, the moonstone, and utilizing the moonstone will help soothe anxiety. It helps us move through the seasons a little bit more smoother. I know sometimes there's certain times of the year when that season hits, it's just either a trigger for some people, or it can be just discomforting in a sense. So those are some things. And what's crazy is that the burdock root, which is very grounding and cleansing, okay, it allows you to strengthen your roots, okay. The bear is about rest and boundaries, and all about withdrawing yourself so that you can restore what's in. And the moonstone is there to help you tap into your intuition and cycles so that you can trust the still and the quietness. Okay? Another thing I wrote down was early winter is not about doing more, it's about becoming whole again, because it's like we go into hibernation mode. Other things that put us in alignment to go through this season smoother is, dimming our lights a little bit, things like that. It's crazy. I really kind of nosedived into the seasons and how much they are showing up within the collective. It's insane. I mean, needing to step back and heal, which we're all doing. That's healing is never stops. But these 3 early winter allies, the burdock root, the bear, the animal, the bear, and the crystal moonstone, okay, are pretty much archetypes to show you what the earth is feeling at this time. Does that make any sense? So the earth is feeling very grounding and cleansing. So, the bear is about rest and boundaries and protection, and then the stone is about tapping into those intuitive abilities while we hibernate, almost kind of like that hermit mode. I'm seeing a cave, okay? So I thought that was really neat. Yeah, this is a season, especially during the early winter parts, which can be difficult to find your little niche or your little I don't know, spot in it, because it's all about coming back home in a sense. It's like coming back to yourself, pulling back your power, and rejuvenating, because it's almost as if winter is not so much a slumber. It can be for a lot of animals and things like that, but it's meant to slow us down. It's not a punishment, it is a correction. That's what I just heard. It's not a punishment, it's a correction. Also, this season speaks very softly but deeply. Themes like earth, Mother Gaia, roots, our roots. It could be the burdock root, resting, grounding our energy, and some form of inner gathering within yourself, okay? So I wrote this down too. The bear, the moonstone, and the burdock root are actually, oh, I already told you this. They're actually archetypal mirrors of what the land, body, and spirit are doing at this very time. So how Mother Gaia feels at this very time are representations of the moonstock, the burdock root, and the bear, okay? So, very, very cool. So, with that being said, I hope that set the tone for the reading. Yeah, and moonstone has many uses. Like, its month is the month of June. The zodiacs are Cancer, Libra, and Scorpio. Excuse me, guys. The chakra is the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. And there's many benefits. One is protection, especially during childbirth, pregnancy, a lot about fertility stuff. Anytime you're traveling, it's good to have with you. It can aid in healing the pituitary gland, your digestive system, obesity, water retention. But in other senses, it's good use for new beginnings, happiness, good fortune, nurturing, feeling very useful, humanitarian, love, hope, abundance. So yeah, that was interesting to tap into, and just, I don't know, dive a little bit deeper into a different direction that I have not dove into. I mean, I opened the book and I went through, some of it, but I didn't really invest time into it, and I did so today, and it was pretty interesting, and how much Mother Gaia shows up for us during these times. And it's crazy that these times are, yes, it can be discomforting, like I was saying, to kind of find your little spot when it comes to